We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some space here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Herbert off of play action. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Switch. Rush in.
Running on first down, Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into Danger Russ. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Chargers 8. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end Anderson open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got Anderson right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler fighting through at the 25. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Herbert. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Jared Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14.
Seahawks 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect it.
And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Seattle. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wilson. Space to run past the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 21-15.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Chargers 15. Michael Dixon to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's going to air one out. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for L.A. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Again, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, Herbert. This is caught and snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Herbert now. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle.
Seahawks first down.
On first down, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Wilson going to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14.
36. Chargers 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Roberts on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
To Tyler Lockett. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 26.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. Being chased out left. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. It's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, 35 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge, 29 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They'll look to throw. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he will take it across midfield and down.